Nice hat, Ryan.
Thank you, man. You too. Look at you.
It's the season of giving. Uh, and give us money, and we'll give you this hat, and then you give it to somebody else for holidays. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
If you're looking for a Christmas gift, a New Year's gift, a Kwanzaa gift, a Hanukkah gift, give the new Ringer the Ultimate. This is the old one, but the new Ringer the Ultimate hat. It's a great fit. It looks great.
You
I
do
think it
look
really
great.
shapes my face well, so it could shape your face well too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy-
it's really good if you have giant heads like we do. Strong.
But
Well,
if
have
you
you
have a
seen-
small head, you can buy the other hats, and you'll also look good in those hats too.
There you go. Have you seen those NFL players with the gigantic hats?
Oh, we got to get in on that.
Yeah,
That might be a move.
I would buy one of those.
Peanut.
All right. So what's going on, boys? What are we here doing tonight?
What are we doing?
What's the point of this?
To drink it, I suppose. We are doing let's jump right into it. We're doing the Ringer the Ultimate drinking trivia game. It's the off season. The season is off, but we are on always. So
Yes,
we're
we are.
finding something to do.
At
That'll hopefully
10
be
p.m.
entertaining.
on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, let's be
Allegedly.
clear. This is 10
Allegedly.
p.m. on a Tuesday night.
For
Yeah,
some
we all
people.
got work in the morning.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
But
Oh.
yeah, hopefully this will be a fun listen. We're gonna do a little trivia game. And then as you listen or watch along, you can play along, you can crack some drinks, or you can not do that and just play trivia, or you can do something better with the next hour and a half of your life.
Yeah. Turn off the episode, honestly.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Read a book.
Don't do that. Yeah, do anything else.
Call your mom.
Yeah, call your mom. All those cups that are in your room, take them to the sink.
Yep.
I know you got cups in your room. I'm looking at you. We have a lot of college kids that listen to this.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
A lot,
Go to
like
practice.
3 probably.
It's probably a Thursday night or so. Like, don't skip practice tonight. Go to practice.
Yeah, you got practice. What are you doing listening to us?
Show up early.
No, I guarantee no one's skipping practice to listen to our episode. I hope not.
Yeah, I would
I would
hope
be
not.
shocked. I would be shocked. Let us know in the
Um,
comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let us know what you're skipping to watch this.
Mhm.
Okay, well, why don't I just pop it on the screen and we'll get
Let's
started.
go.
I figured we would finish a drink together while we're,
Yeah,
before we begin, as like a ceremonial thing.
I already did most of this one, but
What's
Perfect.
everybody's ammo tonight? I see Ayla's got a fat tire.
I've also for our Colorado viewers.
Oh, respect. Well, for our Colorado beers, I'll go next. I've got a couple local beers that friends brought over from my poker game last night, and I found in the house. This is a Ratio Cityscape Mexican Lager. Ratio is a Colorado beer. Got a bunch of random ones. I've also got my personal favorite, the White Rascal. Avery Brewing, please sponsor us because I love your beer. So, and then we'll get.
I should have because they followed me on Instagram.
Oh my god, we need to get that
blown
sponsorship.
opportunity.
Yeah,
I've got
this. Anyway, I can't say their name. Bleep out the name because they didn't respond to me when I
Yeah,
said
cut
I
that,
asked
cut
them to
that, cut
sponsor
that,
us.
cut that. I've got the Senate beer, a local
Nice.
DC, and I've also got the Goose Island Christmas IPA, which I've never had before, but I saw, and I know we're shotgunning, so I'm gonna drink the Christmas IPA while we're not shotgunning, and Senate beer while we are.
So I might have to shotgun one of these tall boys.
Well, we'll
Is
get
that-
there when we get there. We'll see how we're feeling. It could be a
Okay.
chug,
Yeah,
I don't want
we'll
everyone to
see.
have to make a mess in their recording studios, but
I've got a classic shotgun beer waiting.
beautiful.
See, yeah.
I've got
Oh, that's perfect.
Narragansett
I-
Maid of Honor sold on merit.
I could get like a drill and drill into one of my beer bottles. Maybe.
Sounds like a great idea.
I like that call.
I'm shocked we didn't do that in college at some point.
Oh my, or just like melt it open.
Yeah.
So does everyone have something to write with?
So the closest thing I had to write in is this is my field journal from when I thought I was going to be an archaeologist, and it's all tattered and like brown and like it's kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. It probably has poison ivy all over it.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
I haven't opened this thing since I quit my archaeology job. So
Facts.
I'm gonna keep your scores on this little notepad I have. So I didn't really create a scoring system. I think it's gonna be, you know, a point for a question, basically.
Oh, okay. What about like half points?
We can get into that for sure.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of questions half right, and I'm going to be arguing for those half points a lot.
Sure.
definitely.
And since we're doing the writing down thing so that you can hopefully more than one of you will be able to get something right. You know, that way you don't have to say
all of our listeners out there, Sam sent out a study guide for this, and you will definitely be able to tell who studied and who didn't. Spoiler alert, I tried to study and I failed.
It was like 2 pages long, Ryan.
Yeah,
I know. Well, the first page was like, you should see if these people play pro. And I looked up all of the ladies on every single roster in the WUL, and I couldn't find them on their roster. I was like, I guess they don't play pro, but why would Sam put that there? So,
well, you were not Googling the correct way then, my friend.
I Googled their name, then WUL. I literally went to
There's other pro leagues, bro.
Yeah.
But they were all from California, so I just assumed they're in the WUL.
No, they weren't.
See, it was tough. I Googled their names.
Glad to see that you guys have got your studying done.
I tried. Oh well. I'll drink the most. That's winning in my book.
Let's hope so. So I'm gonna go over the sections and the rules vaguely while we finish our first rounds here. So, Ring of the Ultimate Drinking Trivia. Let's do it. Drinking rules. 1 drink if you get the answer wrong. 2 drinks if your guess is really stupid, and that's going to be majority vote of the other 3 of us can decide if that was really stupid. And then 5 seconds of drinking as counted by the group, I guess. No, wait, this is if you all miss the question. 5 seconds counted by me if you all miss the questions in a given round, but I will drink for 5 if you all get a question right.
Gotcha.
And then I'll also drink once if 2 of you get the question right.
Can we just drink also?
Yeah, you can also just drink.
Cool.
It's not
we're supposed to have a beer finished by the end of you reading these rules.
Yeah, and the next slide with the section. So you're not in a rush.
Okay.
Rounds. We've got 6 rounds.
Oh, great.
Round 1. Name that player. Name the player based on some helpful hints. Round 2. Name that team. Name the team based on some not as helpful hints. Round 3. Name that number. This is a multiple choice section. Ooh. I'll give you the stat and a couple of options. You'll tell me which number is correct for the stat. Round 4, who did better? I'll give you a stat category and 2 players, and you'll tell me who was better in that stat category. Round 5, art contest.
Amazing.
And Final Jeopardy for round 6 for all the marbles.
All right, I'm so ready.
Totals double in Final Jeopardy.
I think they double actually.
Sure,
I heard that.
Yeah, they double.
I heard that too.
Yeah, so I'm thinking you'll get points for the questions you get right, and I guess you can wager them in Final Jeopardy since that's like how Final Jeopardy works, and then
sure,
whoever wins.
Go time.
All right, let's do
this. I love it. I'm
right, we gotta finish
excited.
Finish this first round. I'm the slowest because I was talking the whole time.
I already finished. I'm on to my Christmas.
I just cracked a new tall boy. Do I have to finish this one, or is
that your
no?
You're fat tire.
Okay, I finished that one a minute ago.
Sam, we're waiting on you.
All right. Someone else talk about something while I'm doing this.
I want to talk about how stalls are not a part of plus minus in the stats. And I think that's crazy that getting stalled out is a turnover, but it does not affect your plus minus at all. I was looking at career stats.
That's like the worst turnover too. That's the worst.
I know. They're
Yeah,
like I don't remember who it was even had like 14 stalls was like the most of all time. And like I was like trying to do the math because they played for a while. I was adding up all their scores and then their blocks and subtracting their throwaways and their drops, and it all added up without the stalls counting at all. And I think that's stupid. That's a turnover. I feel like the whole point of plus minus is to count scores plus turnovers created minus turnovers, caused. That's dumb. You can't just like what if people cared about their plus minus like NBA players cared about their shooting percentage and they just like didn't throw up a final second of the stall throw to try to get a completion. They just held it so it didn't affect their plus minus. Stupid. I want that changed.
It's like stalls like don't exist. When you sent that text in the group chat, your text was like, guys, stalls don't affect plus minus, it's turnovers. And I read that, and as a community fan, I just like for some reason was instantly thinking about when they said minuses aren't real or minuses are made up, and then the whole like school just rioted. And I was like, stalls don't affect plus minus, let's riot. We have to.
I know, it's ridiculous.
All right, good rant. Well, I'm done, so we can get into round one.
Woo!
Let's go.
I wanted to get that off my chest at some point of this episode. I'm glad I got the little space to do it.
Perfect opportunity. Round one. Name that player. Tell me that player's name.
Name
this player. Our hints are all number themed. I've got some numbers for you. I'll reveal them one by one, and they should help you get to the conclusion. So, number 7. This player was ranked 7th in Ultiworld's 2022 Women's Club Player Rankings. I don't know if you guys studied up on that list at all. Number 5, Jersey, the number she wore as a member of the US's World Games mixed team. And remember, write your answer down. Don't shout it out. Number 5, Jersey again, the number she wears as a member of the San Diego Super Bloom. And number 1, husbands, the number of husbands she has named Goose. So please, if you wouldn't mind, show your answers to the camera. I'll go this round. Ryan, shout yours out, then Joe, then Andrew.
I've got Kayla Helton.
Joe.
Oh, I also have Kayla Helton.
I also had Kayla Helton. Did we all spell it? We all spelled it differently. We all spelled it differently.
I think me and Joe spelled it the same.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
I spelled it wrong. Whatever.
Wait, so who had it right? Me or Joe or Elu?
Yeah, I think you guys spelled it right.
Nice.
Wait, I have it. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, there you go.
Super Bloom pod. Let's go Super Bloom.
I will drink for 5.
Wait. Here's the thing though. I think as we get all 3 right, we switch off who counts to 5. I'm gonna vote Joe. You count to 5 first. I know I'm saying out of the 3 of us.
I think Elu should get it because he spelled it the best.
All right.
Wait, I spelled it the worst.
Yeah, wait. Sam, you have no power here.
Okay.
I voted
Joe.
It was.
I was
just
it
suggesting.
Was. No, you're right, Sam. You're right. All right, ready, Sam?
Okay. I vote Elu.
1, 2. Come on, real sip, Sam. Come on. 3, 4, 5.
All right, Elu, that's gonna come back to bite us. This is early.
I really got a whole. We're 1 for 1 on this being kind of like a fuck the dealer thing. I hope it stays.
I will note that this is the easiest question by far.
Well,
I have a bonus question. Anyone know Kayla Helton's maiden name?
Goose.
Is it Kayla?
Kayla.
Ryan, you got a guess?
I'm just
I'll
gonna
give
go
you
Johnson.
10 bonus points if you can get it.
Johnson.
No, but close. Jorgensen.
Jorgensen.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
of
I'll
course.
drink for
You guys
Jorgensen.
should have known that.
I'll drink for that. I'll drink for that.
I should have put that in the try hard section of the study guide.
Mm.
All right, yeah. Question 1's done.
Ooh.
Question 2. Name this player. We are an Alley Cats pod. Everyone knows it. And this is an Alley Cat. He plays on the D line. He had a plus minus of 25 this year in 296 PPs. That means points played. He is very tall and wears number 52. And the best hint I can give you is he's not a fart smeller.
Too big a hint.
And
too big a hint.
I'll show you his picture.
That's too
Biggest
big a
hint of
hint.
them all.
That's too big a hint.
I saw that picture in my research and I was like, I need to remember his name, but I did not remember his name.
So all you know is he's not a fart smeller. So this round, let's get Joe, then Andrew, then Ryan revealing your answers. But wait till they're done writing.
Okay.
Pens down.
I will say I know the Alleycats roster pretty well because when we used to do like recap one game from this week and we each picked a game, like the one time we did that, I did the Alleycats. And so I was like, oh my God, Brett Matzuka. Like, oh my God, Jacob Fella.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
That is
God.
correct.
Cam
Andrew?
Brock.
Okay, so before you pulled the picture up, I was like, I know who this is. So I wrote Rec Specs. And then you pulled the picture up and I was like, I don't think I can get points to that anymore, but I promise I wrote that before. But then I wrote Hella Fella because I couldn't really remember. But I did look at the roster today.
Okay.
I don't know if this counts for anything.
If anyone's down for half a point for Rec Specs.
Rec Specs and Fella feels like half a point.
I think Rex Specs is for sure half a point.
Yeah. I agree. Ryan, how did you do? How did you fare?
I'll take
here?
a half point. I think
How did I do? So I remember, like I said earlier, I did look at the lineups and I looked at the bottom because you said something about the high numbers, and I saw this guy and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" But there was too many names to remember.
Yeah.
I just remembered it was something with an F, so I wrote down like Freda.
Big Frida.
That's pretty close.
But yeah, I'll take a second drink for that.
Fair. The self-assigned second drink.
Yeah.
So wait, how many points is each of these questions? I haven't been keeping track.
I think 1 point.
It's just one. I'll do a score announcement at the end of each round.
Okay, so you are keeping score.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
Joe's got 2. I've got 1. You've got 1.5.
Okay,
that's right.
Bet.
All right. I believe this next one is the final player of this round and the most challenging. Name this player. Flamethrower. This player was formerly a member of the AUDL's San Francisco Flamethrowers. Callahan Award. This player won the Callahan Award in 2018. Last in the pool. This player's team went 0-3 in pool play at Club Nationals this past October or whenever it was. Last in the tiers. This player's team was last in the league-wide tier list that we all created. And a Bay Area resident. This player now plays on a Bay Area pro team.
Wait.
You have 30 seconds.
Hold up.
Jesus Christ.
I told you it was the most challenging.
I think I watched this person's Callahan video.
They have a very good Callahan
you do.
video.
Oh my god, I totally watched this Person Callahan video, but I'm so bad with names.
That is unfortunately the key to this category.
I know. Like we got a study guide. I did part of the study guide, but I'm not good with memorization. That's why I'm an engineer. I do math and numbers,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just shoot some darts here.
Yeah, shoot a dart.
Shoot some darts.
I will give you a little countdown here before we start
No,
announcing.
okay. All right,
Uh,
well,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are going Andrew, Ryan, Joe this time. So Andrew, you get to go first.
Oh God, was it? Oh, I get the Ing brothers mixed up. Was it one of the Ing brothers?
It's not one of the Ing brothers.
Oh,
well, what's your guess?
I also get them mixed up.
You had to have written it down.
I just wrote Ing question mark.
So I'm pretty sure this is a
'cause I
female
know-
matching player, correct?
I think it is too.
Well,
know.
I guess I don't know.
No,
So
because they were on an AUDL team.
Yeah,
oh, never mind.
it still is a female matching player.
Because all I could think, what was
Ah.
getting me was Pitt was 0-3 in pool play at Club Nationals. All I could think of was Pitt.
It's a
Oh,
female
That's a
22.
matching
college
guys,
team. This is
Not
club
20.
club nationals, not college nationals.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Whatever.
That
I
you
saw-
should
saw
we should
nationals.
point
It's-
out that we beat Pitt at nationals
I was
There's
thinking
a
21 Nationals. I
there's
was
a
just thinking
reason
when we beat Pitt, right?
there's a reason that there are no specific leagues mentioned besides AUDL in all these clues. They didn't say at like open or mixed nationals
Yeah,
because it is
I
a
will
female
say
matching player.
this was intentionally confusing because yes, this was a female matching player who played in the AUDL, and then I said they were last in the tiers, so I was like, oh, they'll be like who's on Detroit now from San Francisco, and then I threw in a little
No.
curveball that they
Yeah.
still live in the Bay Area. So anyway, Ryan, who you got?
Yeah, so I saw 2018 Callahan, and I'm pretty sure this is the like 21 or 22 Callahan, Dawn Colton or Dawn something from UNC. What was her name?
yeah,
name?
she won
That's
it
right.
21
Cool.
or
Yeah, so that's
22.
incorrect. So I will drink for that.
Yeah. Oh, I have to drink too.
Okay, I have no idea if I'm right, but I think it might be Jacqueline Wynn.
Oh,
Let's
you
fucking
come on,
go!
Joe.
That is correct.
Um,
I
knew
knew Joe
Joe
was gonna
would-
study.
I knew Joe would study those Callahan names.
Joe probably wrote down like every single name like 10 times so it was in his memory.
You
not
should have
gonna
seen
show
it
you
when
my
we were in high
notebook.
school. When we were in high school, Joe used to do these mnemonic devices for our vocab quizzes. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
You would just come up with like the stupidest shit to remember shit. Anyway,
Oh,
Okay,
It worked.
so-
it fucking worked.
I'm gonna throw
Um,
out my thought process here just really quickly
Mhm.
because I saw Callahan award in 2018 and I was like Gabe Hernandez because I was pretty sure he won
Yeah,
in
he
2018
did.
and I was
He did.
right. But then I had to rule it out because I was like, wait, his players team was last on the tier list. Club Nat, like I know he retired from Ultimate, so I was like so thrown by that. And then the killer for me was that I read 22 Club Nationals as 21 College Nationals, which didn't help my cause. But anyway,
Yeah.
so she
A
played
cou-
on the flamethrower. She played in the AUDL.
yep.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Um,
It took
talks
me
about-
I went through a lot of players before I settled on my last one, and then this felt like a good opportunity because I could try to trip you up with the AUDL thing and then the
Totally did.
Callahan thing, and then
yeah. To be fair, if I hadn't done like my research today, like I looked her up to see what she's done professionally and saw that she played for the AUDL's San Francisco
Yeah.
Flamethrowers before. But also two things. First, I want to point out that at first I spelled it without the E, and then I was like, that doesn't look right. And I added a little E down there and I got it right. Secondly, while I was doing my research about her professional playing career, I saw a tweet from the Alpenglow saying that she tried out.
No
So
way.
she
No,
she
yeah.
might be playing professionally next season with them.
Right.
Yo,
It was
Alplingo.
tough. It
I
was
was gonna
tough
say,
because
Alplingo, get your merch up there. I want to get your merch.
Yeah, also
Yes.
for real, do that.
that's true. But yeah, there were a bunch of like World Games players and stuff who are like from Colorado, and I was like, they're definitely gonna play Alpenglow, but I can't use them because I don't know for sure yet. We'll see. So anyway,
Good question,
Uh,
Sam.
I
That was
believe-
so tricky.
yeah, thank you. I
Good
believe that yes, that concludes name that player. Great job in the first round, everyone.
So Joe saved us from drinking for
Joe
5.
did save you.
Joe, you're killing it, man. You're really killing it.
Thanks.
So I need a refresher on the rules. So if I
I'm
get
gonna
it
drink- I'm
wrong,
gonna drink for you, Joe.
yeah, I'm gonna drink anyway.
Thanks.
I've
I'll
been
drink-
drinking
I'll
anyway,
drink for
but
me
if
too.
I get it wrong, I have to take
To
one
Joe.
sip.
Yeah. But
And if you make a stupid guess, oh yeah, do we think the Ing?
I think the ing is kind of stupid.
I think that was pretty stupid because, well, okay, if I can save myself, I literally wrote down Hernandez ? And crossed it out.
That's pretty good.
So
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but that wasn't your final guess. We're talking about Michael Ing.
yeah,
Yeah. But I
and
like
Mike,
the
it was
thought
Michael
process.
Ing,
You
and
saw
Henry's the brother.
Right. Not totally stupid. Not totally stupid.
you saw AUDL, you
I
saw
think-
2018 Callahan. You were like, did Gabe Hernandez play AUDL?
I think
Like
he played for
he's
a
from
season.
California.
I don't think it's that dumb. I think we're gonna get dumber later on.
Yeah.
I'll drink anyway. I'll drink.
Hey,
I
I'll
mean,
drink
if
for
I have
not
to.
dumb.
Hey,
I'll
drink
drink
that.
for not dumb.
I also don't think both Ings won Callahan.
No,
Michael Ing did.
Michael
Yeah, only
Henry-
Michael,
Henry's
right?
still in college.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Ing won. That's what I
Maybe.
was thinking of. I get it mixed up, dude. I
Henry's
can't remember.
fucking insane. Do you remember how big that dude was?
Yeah.
He,
And he still lost to us.
oh my god. He
Yeah,
was
we
he
still
was
beat
probably
him.
like a sophomore. or
Yeah, we
something.
did.
We
Yeah, we did.
yeah, we did.
Hey, I was at some tournaments in your jerseys, so
Fuck yeah.
kind of counts.
Basically, yeah, it totally counts. 100%. Okay.
All
Side
right, ready
note-
for
I
I
know
s-
Anthony Nunez just says we're doing
Yeah, I
a
saw
really
that.
great job. He's the best. Nunez is the best. Love that guy.
Nunez is such a homie.
Truest friend of the pod. He's gonna watch this for sure.
Oh, definitely.
I
Nunez, shout out, comment Nunez when you get to this point in the episode. Comment right now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
say hi.
yeah. Read your DMs
Say hi-
live.
say hi to
Just text any of us, DM
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
tell us you got here.
name that team. This is our second section, and I was going to have my guest question asker come on, but my guest question asker has just told me that they can no longer guest question ask,
No.
Um,
Can we get another?
I don't
Which
think
is-
it's Cam Brock anymore.
which is understandable because it was very last minute.
Get Nunez on.
I could, but I don't have his phone number. I'll get his phone number after this, so in the future.
All right. Can you
So
tell us
I
who it
should
was so
or
we can
should
bleep it
not
out?
Send him the link.
I'll tell you. Yeah, send him the link.
Okay.
Send him the link. I'll tell you after the round, just so, or I'll tell you during the round as part. It'll be an extra hint because that's what it was going to be. It was going to be like the player is like an extra hint. But anyway,
we don't want to blow up their spot for not going to the episode. We don't want to say their name. To
Yeah.
the good people.
but
We
I'm
wanna-
going to say their name.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Did you send it?
I said want to hop on for 5 minutes, so we'll see what happens.
Perfect. Okay, name that team. You should name the team now. Name that team. By the numbers. These are all scoring margins. 24-5. They had a game that they won 24-5 this season. 16-12. Their one loss this year came by a score of 16-12. And 81-50. Their cumulative season scoring splits. They were both the highest scoring team and had the widest margin in their professional league.
Oh.
Moving along, notable players.
Oh, we got more clues?
hmm I think these are supposed to be like beers from the top down, but they kind of look like eggs.
I was gonna say I already wrote my
They
answer.
do look
Mm.
like eggs.
Anyway, they have one Callahan, winner, 1 World Games player, and 6 players who wear prime numbers on their jerseys.
Now I know what it is.
Yeah, I
You
if you can't
fool,
tell, I had
Sandy.
trouble coming up with a third thing.
You played right into my trap, Sam.
Also, I may have miscounted, so it could be more than 6 or less. I don't know.
Question.
And your final hint. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Wait a
Oh
second.
shit.
The
Final
World
hint:
Games.
champions of the South Division this past season.
What?
And I believe the guessing order this time is Ryan, Joe, Andrew. So Ryan, whenever you're ready.
Is everybody writing their stuff down?
Yeah, I just wrote mine down.
Yep.
So until you said champions of the South Division, I thought we were in the WUL, which we honestly may still be. But I don't know a team. I can't think of the South Division WL. So I did write down Seattle Tempest initially, but then as soon as you said South, I was like, well, they're Northwest. So I changed my answer to the Flyers just based on the South clue. Is that correct?
Okay. Well, I would like to hear the other.
Oh, okay.
Am I next or is Ayla
Well,
next?
there's no.
You're next.
You're talking about-
you're also gonna see Seattle
Okay.
Tempest wrote and scratched out on my paper, but
So to be
They
clear,
don't have 6
Ryan,
prime number players, like obviously.
yeah, no, that was the issue for me. So I also went with a Carolina team, but I went with the Raleigh Radiant.
Okay.
Good guess.
Alu, my
That's-
friend.
So from the jump, I was like, I think this is gonna be I was like, this could be WUL. And then 24-5 seemed like crazy to me because I remember when I like looked into some WUL stuff. I mean, obviously we've been talking about them more. We did the tier list, so like I'm a little bit more familiar. I don't remember seeing a lopsided score like that in the AUDL or in the WUL. So that's kind of what tipped me to maybe thinking this was PUL. And then I had no fucking clue. But then you said South Division, so I said Raleigh Radiance. So that's what I think.
It's pretty
Yeah.
similar to
Let's
me.
go.
Let's
It is the
go.
Raleigh Radiance. And
Wow.
Ryan, you need to drink. And we have
Goddamn.
a new guest joining us. Coach
New
Anthony
guest.
Nunez.
Coach Nunez.
Friend of the
Hey
pod.
everyone, how are you?
Coach.
You
Coach,
joined
what's
at
up?
the
doing?
perfect time. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, doing okay. I just got back from a school board meeting that I work at, so I'm wide awake. Luckily,
Oh,
Perfect.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, we are
Whoa.
wide drunk.
Yeah, we're all drinking on a Tuesday night and doing trivia.
perfect.
And you came at the perfect time because I was gonna have your what would the term be? Your subordinate, Ryan Osgar, come on and announce this next question for us. But I'll have you do it in his stead.
Okay.
So you can see my PowerPoint, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll just have I have 3 hints on there. I'll have you read them out. And yeah, these 3 will guess the answer. So the question is name that team. So Nunez, take it away.
All right. 0 losses in an entire season. No losses, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
2, too many to count. FOTP. This team has so many friends of the pod, it's hard to keep them all straight. And 1 in scoring, highest scoring per game of any team this season across the AUDL, pull or wool. Or do
All
we
right.
call it wool or is it WUL? I think it's got to be WUL, right?
I've
You
been
actually
saying
kind of
the
scared me
letters.
there because I have been saying PUL and WUL, and I have not been told that's the way to do it. So I thought I've been saying it wrong because of what you just said.
I like pull and wool.
Should we
Personally, I haven't.
should we say Oddle then? because I'm into that too.
Probably.
It's gotta be whatever it is. It's consistent either way.
I do occasionally call it the Oddle.
Okay,
Beautiful.
Probably
All right,
what it
that's
is.
the new term.
love that.
Well, so anyway, those are your hints. Joe, Andrew, and then Ryan is our guessing order. So, do you have guesses?
This was a toughie, but I'm gonna have to go with the New York Empire as my guess.
All
Is it my
right,
turn?
Andrew.
This is an obvious Empire. I was gonna think of like a joke, but I'm not funny enough to come up with a joke like that. So.
I think I'm a little drunk. I saw 2 friends of the pod, and I went straight to Quinn Finer and Seth Ferris, and I was like,
No, Ryan.
Buddy,
has to be the summit.
buddy.
No, I went Empire.
Thank God. I was about to call like a wellness check on you. I was gonna get you taken to a hospital, buddy.
All right, and then Coach Nunez, do you want to venture a guess as our guest asker?
I mean, yeah, obviously it's the Empire. We have more friends of the pod than you can count. So
Yeah,
That is very true.
we
That is
actually
very
can't
true.
count.
The Empire have been extremely kind to us, at much to the what's the right word? Am I going to use the word chagrin here correctly? Much to the
Drop it.
Yeah,
to the
probably
chagrin
not.
of the Philadelphia Phoenix.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
Phoenix.
yes.
We had
Have it-
James on the pod. Matt Stevens has hooked us up with VIP passes and got us invites to the championship weekend. Like, just because we've had 1 or 2 more episodes than the Phoenix, like, hold your horses. Okay.
All right, wait.
Don't-
Did you
don't
see their
boycott us.
DM to us later in the day?
What?
It
No,
was
I didn't.
It was super nice. It was
Oh, I
like
didn't see the
we're
DM.
just messing around on an off-season Tuesday.
Oh, that's really nice.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm
let's not
also-
put them on blast then.
Yeah, no, I'm also joking. I love the Phoenixes. The fact that they're interacting with us on Twitter is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been awesome. They've been awesome.
So-
But I mean, we got Coach Nunez on the pod. I feel like that says a
Yeah.
lot. But
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other thing is they have some really great guys. I enjoy them. But they also left out the fact that I forget which one of you was wearing a Phoenix jersey on
Right?
Yeah.
podcast.
Sam's got a Hopper James Pollard jersey on the
Yeah,
pod.
exactly. So like, I didn't see you. I don't see any of you ever wearing, Empire stuff on the pod. I have seen at the end of the year party, but that was
Yeah. Well, that was actually Ryan Osgar.
Yeah, that wasn't us.
You
That,
know,
was, that was
That
Oscar.
was Jack. That was Jack Williams.
Forgot.
That wasn't us.
yeah. It was nice of Oscar to hand me the bread.
Yeah, he's the thoughtful guy.
He is a thoughtful guy. But yeah, so I guess the that jersey, wearing the James Pollard jersey, obviously meant nothing to them, and I think they take you for granted. So
Oh, wow.
Shots
maybe
fired.
it's okay. Maybe it's okay for you to be a little bit more leaning towards the Empire.
Okay. I see a little East Division rivalry brewing with us, like sort of at the center as like kind of the belle of the ball,
I will say that I am wearing a DC Breeze hat, and I also just bought DC
Oh,
Breeze
it's a
season
love
tickets.
triangle.
And
Yeah.
that's okay. I will I'll be okay with that. It is what it is. Daryl's one of my really good friends. So
Hmm.
I also got season tickets that give me free beer and pizza at every game. So
I'll
that's
say
pretty
this,
cool.
though.
Wants to hang out with you at Breeze Empire games. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I will say the Breeze hasn't given us a lot of love in general. I mean, they're not that they have to, not that anyone's obligated to, but I mean, I'd like to maybe we'd
Come
like
on.
to see a little more. I don't know.
Yeah, Rowan, come on the pod, Rowan.
Wharton B offered to sign my beer after I'd left. I was too late, but shout out to that though.
Actually, I will say for the record, super my bad. I've flaked on Johnny Malks twice to get him on the podcast, so it is kind of my fault. So-
Super year, dude. Drink for super year bad. I'll drink. with you.
yeah. I have to. I'll finish this one.
I think AJ Marion's mom also interacted with us on Twitter.
She does. She does.
Yeah.
We have some. We have breeze connections. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yo,
guess
your
we-
best
I-
text was when you were like, "God, AJ Merriman, I hope you AJ marry me."
Thank you.
Bang
I'm
it.
surprised AJ hasn't been on the pod.
Well,
He actually, what did he do? He had a stream for something.
He was on
Where-
Sasha's Nationals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know who those people are.
Yeah. He does not. He had not heard of us.
He was like, the name is good. I don't know who those people are at all.
so
But anyway,
Totally fair.
moving back
Nunez
to trivia.
yeah,
Unless-
Nunez, thanks for coming on and reading this really
Yeah.
softball question.
Absolutely. I mean,
We
hey.
appreciate the guest spot.
anytime you need a question verified, I got you.
Perfect.
Well,
Thank
we should plan another actual much longer hangout soon to
Absolutely.
talk movies.
Maybe a Empire and Phoenix coach pod, like so
I-
they don't get mad at us.
Fun fact, I did coach Roger when he was on Rumble. So,
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
so
All right.
MLU. All
Let's
right.
get. Yeah.
We're not
All
we're not
right.
an MLU pod. I'll say that.
Is
We're
there an
Alley
MLU
Cats
pod?
There should be an MLU pod if
We
there's
are
no.
strictly an Alley Cats Super Bloom pod, not an MLU pod.
No, we'll
Got-
make a. That'll be once we grow. We'll make an MLU.
Yeah, we'll make a historical
We'll just watch
documentary.
old MLU games with was Bo Kittredge in the MLU?
He was in the first year, yeah,
Nice.
Nice, Ryan.
and
Good job,
didn't even play a championship game.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coach Nunez, I have one last question for you.
Absolutely.
The rye bread. Did you make a sandwich, perhaps, or even some toast, or did the bread go to good use? I guess.
The bread did not last 3 days.
Okay, so the bread.
Beautiful.
I like to hear that.
Bread
I
Oh,
like
did-
to hear that.
I see. I thought you were like, oh, I was traveling for 3 days and I didn't need it, but no, you put it to good use.
I actually had a slice on my way home.
Oh,
Amazing.
Oh,
Wow.
that's the
Oh,
best thing I
yeah.
could have
Hear
ever
that.
friend of
heard.
the pod, friend of the pod.
True
Exactly.
friend of the
my-
pod.
better than a friend of the pod. That's family of the pod right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
A
true.
drink to Nunez.
Dude to Nunez.
Drink to Nunez. I gotta crack a new one.
All right, Nunez, we're gonna let you go so we can continue on. But thanks for hopping on.
No problem. I appreciate you. See ya.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
So yeah,
All right.
Cheers.
Well,
Cheers, friend.
that was
what a
great.
great guy. What a great guy.
A great
Nunez.
substitute asker.
Ryan,
yeah, so,
you really had me thinking you were gonna guess Colorado. I was like,
I
oh my
know.
god.
I
That
was
was
gonna,
very
so
convincing.
I was gonna have Ryan Oscar be like, I was on this team as the fourth hint, right?
Mhm.
But having Nunez isn't quite the same because Nunez did not coach this team. The East Central All Stars
Oh my
You
god.
motherfucker.
is the team that was the highest scoring per game of any team across all three leagues.
You
Wow.
motherfucker. You bitch. You son of a. Why did we kick Nunez off before you got to this? This is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
No, that's genius. I can't wait for Nunez to watch this and be
Wow.
like, "Oh, Sam
Yeah.
got him all."
Wow.
Did he know? Did
It's-
you tell him?
No, he didn't know.
Nunez, he didn't
Ryan-
even know
Oscar
about
knew.
this.
Oscar knew, but anyway, it is time
Wow.
for a drink for five, my friends.
All right.
I didn't
knew
think
it was
this would be
coming.
the first one because I didn't think anyone would get Jacqueline win. But anyway, begin.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great drinking all around.
When you're on camera, you can't fake it like you can in a party.
Yeah. This was my favorite question that I came up with.
Oh, this is a great question.
Because it
I
was-
That got
didn't
me
see this
so
coming
good,
at all.
man.
Yeah.
That got me so good.
I thought this was a softball. I thought for sure you were just
I
laying it
know.
up because we had a guest pod.
Wow.
I was
was
wondering
great.
if one of you were gonna like have looked at the stats long enough to be like, the all-stars are in all of these stats. Let me just guess them. But yeah, I'm glad it
Damn,
worked
I'm
out
gonna
that
have
way.
to go get
Damn,
more
no
beer.
way, no
That's
way.
a really good question.
All right, we've made
Um,
it to round 3. No, this
Mhm.
is still guess the team. This is just a speed round of guess the team. So get your pad and paper ready.
Damn, that was my
Um,
first wrong. That was my first one wrong.
I know. Get your pad and paper ready. I'm gonna say a stat. You're gonna tell me which team had the most. So not the best. So like if it's turnovers, I want who had the most.
Mm.
And then to make this go fast, we'll have Alu read, then Ryan, then Joe. So turnovers. Who had the most? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andrew.
Mechanics.
Ryan, who you got?
Mechanics.
Joe, who you got?
Mechanics.
Oh, it was the
These bastards. From the dead, the cannons
So
have.
is that a drink for 5? Like, are we?
Yeah, but
doing
it's a
this?
speed round, so it's a speedy 5.
It sounds
All
good.
right, here we go.
All right, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna have to get more beer in a second. Jesus Christ.
I almost put the
Oh wait,
shred.
this is AUDL only also.
Yeah.
All right.
So
yeah,
a lot of the
cool.
stats questions are all AUDL because
Oh, it's the only one who
they're
keeps
the only
stats.
league that has
Yeah.
their stats
Yeah.
up. So
I thought this is okay, never mind. Oh, blocks.
blocks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andrew.
I put shred. I don't know.
I also
That's a
put
good
shred.
guess. I put cats.
Shred.
Let's go.
That was a really good guess. That was a really good guess.
Alu and Ryan gained some
Fucking
ground
in it,
on
baby.
Joe.
Fucking in it.
Because that wasn't
was a
it.
great
Chad
guess.
Jorgensen. Chad Jorgensen.
No, I also thought shred maybe for turnovers because I remember when we did
Me
their
too.
stats
Yeah.
thing, it was like they had a
Their
ton
numbers
of
are
turns
crazy.
on a
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
They're all turns and all blocks. Guys, rein it in. Come on.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Joe. What are you doing, Joe?
That was terrible. I'm so yeah. I
Be
don't
the
know.
best
I don't
team.
know what I was thinking.
They'd be the best team in the league if they just turned it
Wait,
over.
Joe,
a little bit.
who did you write down?
Alley cats.
Respect.
Debatably stupid. Debatably.
Oh, yeah. Up to you guys. You think it's-
It's like-
Drink. I think we
What's
should
the
all drink.
reasoning behind
think-
that besides that we're an Alley Cats pod?
You know, the thought was it's a speed round, and I thought blocks. Who gets a lot of blocks? Alley cats get a lot of blocks, and I wrote them down.
If Alley Cats is less than is in the bottom 50%,
All right.
I feel like that's stupid.
Alley cats are
They also play it like
bottom
wind chill.
5.
Bottom
Oh,
five. That's
yeah,
gotta
that's
be
tough,
drink
man.
for stupid.
Yeah.
That's super stupid.
Drink for stupid.
Not
we,
counting
like,
the,
drunkenly-
not counting the all-star teams.
We should drunkenly DM Jordan Kerr and be like, "You guys should turn over less."
I love that Jordan Kerr posted it on Instagram today. It was
Full
like
sweater in the gym.
he was like, keeping it classy. We're bending out today.
Oh man. All
Oh,
right,
man.
speed round category 3. Completions per game. Who had the most completions per game? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alu, who you got?
Flyers.
Same.
I was between Flyers, but I went Breeze.
Ooh.
That's a good guess. The Flyers is a good guess. The Breeze is also a good guess. It is
Empire?
the Spiders.
Spiders.
That was my third guess. I knew.
Oh wait, we talked about
I
that.
knew
on
they
the
were
pod.
we
so
did.
high.
We did
I-
talk about that at one point.
Oh.
Anyway,
we talked about
it's time
that.
for a quick 5.
Fiver.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got splashback.
Yeah, I felt it was fair to put this in because I know we talked about that on one episode. We were like looking at stats and we were like, what the fuck? The Spiders
Damn,
are
this is like way better than I have high expectations for you, and you're surpassing them.
Thank you. Glad to hear it. Final category of the speed round. Scores against.
Oh boy.
I will give you Alu's dealing with some splashback there. I will
Yeah,
give you
splashback.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who
This
had
has
the
to
most
be.
scores against?
I'm gonna
This
say
has to be.
Mechanics. I'm
It
gonna say
has to be Mechanics, right? If it's not, this is crazy.
And can I give my rationale? Because I was like, who's Central Division? Bad team Central Division, because like they have to play at Indy. So Mechanics.
Okay.
If you're playing indoor, you're
And
getting
Joe?
it scored on.
Well, my initial thought was obviously Mechanics, and then I thought that's what everyone's initial thought was going to be. So I don't think Sam was going to put that as the answer. So I thought, who else was a really bad team? The Cannons. They're already an answer here. Probably not them, but maybe it's a team from that division. I went with Dallas.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
that's not in the same division though.
It is the Mechanics. It is the
Let's
same
go.
division.
God damn it.
No, Dallas is in the South.
Yeah, he
Yes.
meant
So
Cannons.
he meant the Cannons, not the Mechanics. sorry.
He
gotcha,
said
gotcha.
said
Yeah,
Cannons
yeah,
already
yeah.
up there.
Super.
Wow.
You know, Joe, for that, for my transgression, I will drink for that.
You know what? In
Damn.
solidarity for getting that
Damn.
question correct with you, Andrew, I'll drink too.
I'll drink because I got that question wrong.
There you go.
Good call. Good
So
call.
the
wait,
speed
yeah.
round really flipped things around. The score update: Elu has 4.5. Joe has 4. I wasn't sure if I should cross the tallies because there was a half, so I'm just gonna not ever cross the tallies. But it's 4.5 to 4 to 3.
Let's
6, I see.
go.
So
I'm gonna choke. I just already know I'm gonna choke this.
Damn.
we
I'm
got
gonna
a lot of
drink.
game ahead of us here. We're on to category 3. Name that number. Can I have your number? So this is going to be multiple choice. I'll give you a stat. I'll give you 4 choices. And because I knew it might devolve to this, like trying to psychologically assess where I would put the answer. I did random.org to figure out what order to put them in. So don't try to do that.
I'm
Good
too
job.
drunk to worry about that right
Okay. Name that
now.
number. Goals scored in the AUDL this entire season by every team. Was it A, 6,741, B, 4,912, C, 8,211, or D, 6,969?
I have no fucking clue.
And since this is multiple choice, I'll
Just out of curiosity, is there any bonus points for guessing D?
not for me,
Of
but like
course
maybe the group will
Okay.
decide.
Hey, maybe
that.
it's the actual number. We don't know, Ryan.
I really, really want it to be, but I feel like I would have known by now. Like Sam would have been like, "Yo,
Okay. Pins
Or I
down.
would have saved it for my presentation. All right, well, we'll have you hold them up at the same time. I'll just give a 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. All right, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Ryan's got A. Joe's got A.
B.
Elu's
This is a
got
B.
B.
It's a B.
It's a
Wait,
B.
it looks like a D.
It's a B?
Because it's mirrored. It's mirrored.
oh,
I
it's
wrote B.
A."
It
Oh, Sam,
is
you cheated me. I
huge.
thought you said it was a B.
A.
Damn it.
I knew that one.
Drink
Did
A.
you?
Oh, and also Sam, drink 2/3, bitch.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't. Can I swear here? I don't know what we're
You
doing.
idiot.
How long have you been on this podcast?
What was this, episode 69?
Okay. Sam,
Oh, we need to
can
cut that
I
out.
walk you? I think I know where your head was at when you did this, because
Okay.
usually C is the, like, middle of the pack in these types of questions. And but the number, the 6, 7, was kind of like that was the middle of the pack. So my gut said A, but then I was like, that's too much. So I put B. But like I should have gone with my gut. But I didn't
Yeah.
go with my gut.
When I
because it was
when
A
I did
instead of
this,
C.
when I did this, I was mad at myself because I wish I had guessed beforehand and like done the other guesses beforehand, because I don't think I would have guessed anywhere near 6,700. That seems high to me, but
Yeah, right. I thought it was high. I thought the trick
Right.
was that it's lower than all those, and it's like in the
but
4.5.
yeah.
Can I
Alright.
walk you through my quick thought process? I tried to do 40 goals in a game and then divide that by 2 for a team and then times that by 13, and then I forgot how many teams were in the league, so then I completely gave up and I was like 696 is really cool. So then I was like, what's close to that? A. So that's how
I like that. I like that thinking
That's
process.
really good. That's really
Love
good.
Love that for you, Ryan.
My process was I knew that number off the top of my head.
There you go. All right. Question 2.
Son of a bitch.
Friend of the pod, Giannis, tied friend of the pond Osgar with how many assists? Was it A 82, B 69, C 80, or D 74? And I will give you a couple of seconds to write down your letter while I drink this.
This is crazy because we definitely talked about this on an episode when we were like talking about MVP. So I should know this.
All right. I'll give you a few seconds to hold up your answer. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hold him up. D.
Wow.
D.
Did we all get it?
You all got it.
Let's go.
Thank you, brain. Thank you,
Sam.
brain. My
For
brain
5,
came
Sam.
through.
Drink for 5.
Let me
My
give you my
brain.
rationale since we're doing that.
Mhm.
69 is a choice, obviously. 80, I made 80 a choice because Jordan Kerr led the league with 90. So I thought maybe someone's gonna have 90 in their head and be like, connect 80 to that. And then I put 82 to because usually it's like two that are close together and one of them's right. So I was like, I'll put 2 on the high end. But anyway.
Okay, my
All right,
thought
you
here
guys.
was that
Wait, hold
I
on, Sam.
just
Yeah. Joke.
I just looked at Yacht stats and saw his plus minus was 69. And if
Yeah.
Osgar's stats had also had 69 assists, like I would have known that.
Right. My head went there too, Joe. My head also
Yeah.
went there.
69 is
And
too good to be true. 69 is too good to be true.
and I knew that Osgar specifically, like not Yacht Pavel, but Osgar had like a good amount of goals for his like sick plus minus, like a lot more than Kerr did. And so my thought here was like if Giannis and Osgar are tied in assists, but Osgar had a lot of goals and had a nice plus minus, like it's probably the lower amount of assists.
I was between 80 and 82, and I was like, which one? Which one? And then I saw 69, and I was like, Ben Yacht's plus minus is 69. We just talked about that on the episode. And I was like, I don't think, like you, Joe, I was like, I don't think that's the same. And then I just like saw 74, and I was like, that's it. Like my subconscious was like, we've talked like
we definitely talked about that number specifically.
Respect.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got a drink for 5, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Should we all do it together? 1,
And
2,
wait, Andrew. So how's your day going so far?
3. Oh, drink's done.
3.
My day's pretty good, Ryan. I worked at my job, so that was actually lame. I don't like that.
3.
What else did I do? Oh, I had ramen noodles for dinner.
Ooh, from
But it was like,
Oh, I had banh mi.
ooh, okay. Yeah, I did. Oh, Sam, do you remember when Britain would look up like? Do you remember Marion's Kitchen
Oh,
on YouTube? He doesn't remember.
5.
Anyway,
My computer just asked me if I was playing music.
I know Marion's
I'm a
Kitchen.
good singer.
Joe knows.
All right, moving on.
Singapore noodles, Marion's Kitchen. So Emily and I, we cook we do the Singapore noodles on Marion's Kitchen, except we sub out like 9 ingredients because I'm like, I'm not cooking pork belly. Like I don't have shrimp on me right now. Like, so we sub out everything for like a couple other things, and we make like our own. It's basically like fancier ramen noodles, but it's
pretty
closer
cool.
to ramen noodles than like what the actual final iteration of the Marion's Kitchen thing is. But anyway, I digress.
Next question.
Are we expected to get
That's a
this
great
on the
question.
dot or we have to drink?
It's multiple choice.
This is a good one.
AUDL Ironman Cody Spicer played how many minutes this season?
Noted rain pants wearer. Cody
A
Spicer.
404, B 392, C 380, D 406. And I will give you a handful of seconds to decide what the answer is, and then I will count down 3, 2, 1, and hold up your answers. Ryan's got B 392, Joe's got D 406, Ailu's got C 380. Almost have your bases covered, almost safe from a 5-second drink, but not
Oh my
quite.
God.
Wow, we threaded the needle to that 5
The
second.
Oh my
answer is
Threaded the
God.
needle.
404.
All right. Before we drink, I need another beer. I'm almost out of mine.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I'm
if we're all
back to
doing
my
this,
last
Coors.
I'm on my last
I just
one.
poured my last beer, so I'm gonna go get some more. And
Mhm.
side note for all our OG fans, I made sure my setup had the Bruff sign displayed properly this time.
There you go.
For all the non-OG fans, that was the sign outside our cafeteria building in college that me and Ryan drunkenly stole while they were tearing down the cafeteria building.
I tell this story because like, didn't y'all show up and you just put on reflective vests and just
No.
unscrewed it?
So the better part of that story is that earlier that night we were at a party at this completely random person's house, and we were like thinking about stealing the Bruff sign. We had scouted it out, so we needed a screwdriver. So we went into this girl's bedroom with like three other friends who knew her, and we didn't know her. And we are like, "Can we borrow a screwdriver?" Sam, you recall this correctly?
Yes, yep.
You remember what color that screwdriver was?
Pink and black.
Yeah, so it's this screwdriver.
Oh my God.
Wait a second. I think Emily has.
We told her
tools
we
from
would
that
give it
same-
right back.
We told her
Wait,
we were
is that
gonna-
Emily's?
So this is like
No,
yeah,
no,
I think
no.
it was Emily's like friend's screwdriver. We told her we would give
It was
right
the place. It was the place that Emily moved into later. That
I think
She
that's
moved into
Emily's
it the summer after.
I think that's my girlfriend's screwdriver.
So we used this screwdriver to loosen that sign in front of our cafeteria that was being torn down. And then Sam and I carried that thing is a hunk of metal. We carried that like 15 blocks back to our house.
and a cop car passed us, and we were just like,
Well, they didn't give a shit. They're about to tore it down. Oh, dude. Okay, so the another plug for my band. The drummer in my band. His dad is like part of why I met him and why we know each other is like he went to Tulane because his dad is like a construction person and he does a lot of construction at Tulane. And he tore down Bruff, and I talked to him about it, and like when they tore Bruff down, the old dining hall, as we mentioned, he said he was like he had like this 1,000-yard stare, and he was like the amount of rats that I saw like coming out when we
Oh,
tore down the
infested.
dining hall.
Oh,
It was
man.
infested with rats. Like the infestation was like beyond repair. Like there was like so many rats. Anyway,
Sophomore
that was-
year, when I came and visited for 2 weeks, I survived only on sneaking into Bruff and a huge bag of Choco Dynabites. That was the best 2 weeks I ever had in my entire life.
Dude,
that bag almost lasted the whole 2 weeks.
Sophomore year was the best year. For all of our fans out there, Sam, me, and Alu, we all lived together with our buddy Jackson. Joe, who went to a different college all the way on the Northeast coast, he came to visit like what every other week.
Yeah, you know,
at least half
maybe a
what it
little
felt
bit more.
like.
anyway, let's
Joe
let's loop it
peed
back.
on Joe peed in the corner of our dorm room on the carpeted floor.
Well, not our
Also-
room, Alu, in Sam's room.
In Sam's
Also,
room.
those Choco Dynabites lasted up until the last day, where I had to eat like 8 bowls of cereal to finish that bag, and it was the worst day of my life.
Who said you had to finish?
think it was just,
Internally,
like,
I felt
understood.
like I had to.
It was understood.
Yeah, you couldn't.
I
Okay,
should've-
we have to
I-
drink
I
for
should've-
5. We have to drink
Oh
for
shit,
5.
Yeah.
we do.
All right, Sam.
All right, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting back to your rats comment, that's one of the perks of moving to New York City is the wildlife. If you go out at night, you'll see rats like scurrying from
Oh my god.
building to trash bags back to the building.
Holy shit.
It's really beautiful. Here we go.
Ooh.
Next question. Everest Shapiro led the Los Angeles Aviators with blank point blank blank goals per game. Was it A 4.34, B 3.72, C 3.86, or D 2.10 goals per game?
I'm gonna protest this question because the number 69 does not appear on the screen.
Yeah, I
It
couldn't
did
do it
on the
for all
last
of
one
them.
either. Sam broke the pattern in the last question.
I'll
Drink for
write
stupid.
down a
Drink
letter,
for
but I'm
stupid.
not happy for it. Yeah, drink. Take a sip.
I just want to say that this one should not have been multiple choice.
Did you
I'll
know
say
this one?
this.
Oh,
I'll
you
say
fucking
this.
read the study guide.
No. Here, I did too.
This
and
was the
I know-
tryhard. This was in the tryhard section.
No, he played 7. Okay, I don't want
I
to say.
thought
this
we
after
said we
do-
weren't doing. Joe specifically said multiple texting. He wasn't reading the tryhard text.
I know. Here's
I
what
read
I'm going
them,
off.
but I did not do any studying on them. I know this because I know how many goals he scored and how many games he played.
Okay,
But
respect.
I did
Respect.
I did read the tryhard section, and I knew Everest was in there, but I did not go look up his stats.
If you didn't go look it up, respect.
So I did look up Everest's like stats, and I know how many games he played, and I know his plus minus, but I don't remember the goals. So that's where I'm at.
All right. Well, you've got until I count down to hold it up. So 3, 2, 1. Hold them up.
No,
Joe, let's go, Joe. Yeah.
Joe
Oh.
and Ryan have got it right.
That'd be 27 in 7 games, right?
Hey, Lou, it looks like
Yep.
you looked it up, but you too stupid.
I looked up the wrong numbers. He played 7 games, right?
Mhm.
Psych.
And his
That's
plus
the wrong-
his plus minus was 32, right?
Okay, and you didn't think he would have any assists because he can't throw the disc.
Did
That's
he have
that's a fair assumption.
He had 8 assists.
I
Goals
don't
per
know.
game, not assists,
he-
not
I
plus
think he-
minus.
I think he had.
What Ryan? What I'm saying is, I knew. Yeah, I guess you're saying I could have done the math, but
He
No, it's goals
also
per game.
he also led the team in drops, but I think it was only like
I know
4
it's goals per
drops.
game, Ryan. Ryan, what I'm saying is, I know all the stats except how many goals he had, so I didn't know. I couldn't like do any math on that. But I
Gotcha.
knew.
Well, that brings
Brings
us to the end of
Oh.
guess that number. So
Boomed me.
here's a
Hold on, that was a 2 out of 3, Sam. You idiot! You got a drink.
Gotta drink
shit.
some.
Gotta drink. I don't know if Sam's been drinking for when he should be drinking.
Yeah, you owe us another drink.
all I know is I came into this 3 glasses of wine in. I brought out 4 beers. Then I had to get more beers. So
All right. Well, I've got
think
4
I'm
beers
okay.
empty over there, so
I think I'm
I just got.
drank enough.
I've got 3/4 of this tall.
All right.